Today I want to speak about the things you definitely have to try out if you are in Germany. There are a lot of food that you will never get or maybe rarely get in America. And yeah, of course, because I am from Germany, I tried out a lot of things, and so I can recommend to you some things, and I hope you will enjoy this video. Welcome. So what I really can strongly recommend to you is to try out the so-called Mettbrötchen. This is some special from Germany, and that is a roll with raw meat. So I show you to you a little bit closer now. I hope you can see it. That is raw minced meat, and I think it's made of pork, but I'm not really sure. But you don't have to worry about because it's really safe to eat it because it's extremely fresh, and the veterinarians double check it 1,000 times before it gets into the bakery. And yeah, if you are in Germany and you go to the bakery, then absolutely strongly recommended to buy a roll with raw meat. It's called in German Mettbrötchen, and the best way to eat it is with onions, like here, to put a little bit of salt on it, but not too much, and a little bit of pepper. So, and if you do that, then really enjoy it. It's so tasty, you will not believe it until you try it. So I know that it's for American people unthinkable to eat raw meat, but you can really rely on it that this is safe, and it's also very fresh and healthy, and it's made with special spices, and so it's delicious. Try it. So really trust and try. And another thing that you definitely have to try out if you are in Germany, then try beer, because the beer here in Germany is a little bit different than in America. So I really recommend to you, try beer. Very refreshing. And there's some special here in Germany, because in Germany is beer not just alcohol. In Germany is beer food. And that's maybe the reason why you can drink in public. So you will often see on some market squares or on some points, people, they are staying there, chatting with each other and drinking beer together on the street in public. So I know unthinkable in America, but like I said, in Germany is beer food. And what you also have to know is there are several kinds of beer. There's, for example, Weiss beer, so white beer, Pilsner, or old beer, and the process of brewing is at every beer a little bit different, so that's why they have a different taste and different colors, and of course different volume. So that means sometimes they have more alcohol inside, sometimes less. But however, try out what you prefer most, and I really can strongly recommend to you try out beer if you are in Germany. Prost! So the next thing that I would recommend to you is to try out ice cream. Because in Germany there are often, ice cream restaurants, and they don't only offer ice cream, they also offer a cake, cafe, and things like that, but especially, of course, ice cream. And the ice cream is always handmade, so handcrafted, and they do it with real milk and with real fruits. So if you really want to try out some very delicious ice cream, then go in Germany to an ice cream restaurant and try out. So they will give you a bowl of ice cream for around about €1, sometimes more, sometimes less. But yeah, so ice cream is handcrafted and very, very good. So if you are there and you see an ice cream restaurant, yeah, I recommend to you try out. The next thing I really recommend to you is to try out pizza. I know, of course, you have pizza in America too, but the most pizza is coming from some chains like Domino's, Pizza Hut, and so on. Yeah, and there are, of course, some pizza restaurants. They are, let's say, a family business, but I really recognize that the pizza in America is a little bit different than here in Germany, because in Germany they almost do it with a thin crust and yeah, very crispy. And I don't know why, but it really tastes different. And in my opinion, to be honest, I find the German pizza is really better than in America. So if you're in another opinion, if you have another opinion, then that's okay. But that's my opinion. I hope, yeah, it's not offending you. But yeah, I really can say, if you see a pizza restaurant in Germany, try out. So roundabout, a pizza costs in Germany €6, and it's in diameters 30 centimeters. A very big thing in Germany is to eat French fries, but they often eat it with mayonnaise and ketchup. But they serve the ketchup warm, so it's more like a sauce. And what they also do is to put some onions on it, so very tasty. And definitely, you don't have to miss to order it together with a so-called currywurst. It's a curry sausage, and yeah, it's really a trademark here in Germany. And there are regions they do it in different ways. So in the rural area in North Rhine-Westphalia, they have another curry sausage like in Berlin, and now they're all different and served in a different way, but in general, you can say they are all very good and you have to try out. So if you go in Germany through the streets, you will most see a lot of restaurants, and there are pizza restaurants, there are French fries restaurants, and so they do have donor restaurants too. They are most by Turkish people, and if you never had a really good donor, then absolutely I recommend to you. Sorry that I often say so often recommend, but yeah, it's really my opinion. You have to try it out. And yeah, take a doner kebab, and they serve it with two different meats, so with chicken and with beef. And yeah, they are also both very, very good. And try out, I really say, do it. What I'm a little bit worried about is that, real German restaurants are rarely in Germany. So if you want to find a good restaurant with German food, you have a little bit to search for it. And yeah, then you also have to search for it that they offer typical German, dishes. So let's say like, for example, Königsberger Klopse, so King's Hills meatballs, very delicious, but very rarely too. And yeah, they also have a Sauerbraten. Sauerbraten, yeah, that is a yeah, fried meat, but not fried meat, because sorry, no, that is yeah, meat, but with a little bit sour sauce and gravies, and it's very tasty, but it's really rarely. And if you have the chance to try it out, then do it. Okay, these were only some examples of the things that I would recommend to you to try out. I hope yeah, you enjoyed this video. I hope you liked it and will press the like button. Yeah, subscribe my channel, and I would appreciate it if you look again into my channel and look at other videos. So have a good time, and greetings. Bye, Frank.